Today's horoscope, Leo March 23, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. It's a potentially strong day for self-discovery, with the moon in your intimacy sector all day and a Mars transit. You're making valuable connections and learning more intimately about your desires and motivations. Today's Mars-Chiron aspect is particularly potent and empowering for you since Chiron is in your sign and Mars is your planetary ruler. You're likely to feel in sync with others, even if you're apart, and your natural confidence shines through. It's an excellent time to engage in activities that help you feel pleasantly effective, competent, and ambitious. Putting more faith in a person, project, or cause can be therapeutic. Your love horoscope. Keeping things casual for the time being? It's hard to choose when you have so much going on, but you'll have to make a decision sooner or later. For instance, before the moon wraps up in Scorpio and your intimate 8th house of mergers, shared resources, and soulmate connections, Luna will face off with your planetary ruler, Mars, and Venus in Aquarius via your socially driven 11th house of individual freedom. Some of you could have been catching feelings for someone in your extended network despite having prior commitments. Fortunately, Luna's trine to Mercury and Jupiter in Pisces reminds you to trust your inner wisdom in the process. Your career horoscope. What inspires you? As a rough-and-tumble fire sign, you tend to have a lot of nerve at work. Nobody and nothing can stand in your way if you believe it. When Mercury conjuncts Jupiter in Pisces today, you need to adopt an incredibly hopeful mindset to continue your professional endeavors. Lean into the watery, magical energy of Pisces. The conjunction can allow you to have a more positive yet flexible mindset about work. It may tone down some of the aggressiveness of your sign, while still allowing you to be a professional trailblazer. Your finance horoscope. For as long as the lunar nodes are in your two money houses, which they are until July 2023, the moon's monthly visits are going to expose any balance issues between money coming in and money going out. Yet this comes at a time when there are a lot of options and resources on both sides of the financial fence, turning any financial tension this might create into motivation. Social life today. You really must discuss your plans with friends and relatives. Exchanging ideas can provide an important impetus for good decision-making. They will force you to see your own blind spots, making you more aware of your strengths and weaknesses. Be grateful for these suggestions, since they will definitely aid your personal development. Your dating horoscope. This is going to be a little harder than you expected. You thought the tension the other day was just some weird anomaly, but it turns out there was something to it. Investigate. Flirting tips. Suddenly your entire life can change with you giving up all thoughts of the past. Explore as many romantic possibilities as you can. Don't be afraid to alter your plans at short notice. Success in your endeavors follows when you make an effort. All you ever wanted can be found in the most unexpected of places. Lucky numbers 12, 15, 29, 33, 46. Your well-being horoscope. The current transit makes this a good time for a general cleansing, one that really should take place at least once or twice a year. Look to your body and begin the cleansing process. Plenty of water, of course, is very important the whole way through. If you are able, try to maintain a couple of days' worth of strict dietary limitations, eating only raw fruits and vegetables. You might feel light and active and receive a lot of return energy if you pay attention to what your body tells you. Your daily numeroscope. Say whatever you need to say today. With the expressive vibration in the air, it will be an exceptional day to speak your mind. Keep in mind, though, that your outspoken nature can get you into trouble sometimes. If you speak too fast and without thinking first, others may misunderstand. It's a real skill to learn tact, and it takes time to learn good communication skills. However, when you have a day like today, it's such a positive time for you to get things off your chest that you should go for it. Just watch others' feelings. Daily Planetary Overview. The Moon squares Saturn overnight, which can inflate the ego. You could wake up thinking you know better than every other person alive, and you have the answers others seem to lack. This is likely not the case. Trying to advise anyone on how to best conduct themselves isn't likely to be well received, mostly because everyone else is having these same feelings. The Moon sextiles Pluto as well, so keep these thoughts to yourself no matter how hard it is to bite your tongue this morning. Midday, the Moon moves into Sagittarius, the sign of fun and celebration, which should lighten your sour mood from the morning. Later, the Moon trines the Sun, and it will be even more apparent that you really don't know everything about everything. You'll be grateful if you manage to keep your opinions to yourself. If the Moon's shift into Sagittarius has you overthinking projects you need to complete, don't hesitate to write down any constructive ideas that come to you so you can begin to put them into action tomorrow. Finding inner balance might be hard for you to do because you always want to be the best at everything and take on projects by yourself. Learning to take the time to smell the flowers is key now. This will teach you to live in the present and focus on what truly matters. Find peace of mind in all that you do whenever possible. Sky for today. In the morning, the Scorpio Moon sextiles Pluto in Capricorn, helping us to eliminate negative habits. It can be difficult to identify our limiting patterns, and an even greater challenge to break chains that lock us in cycles of stress and fear. We now recognize that our behaviors are the true source of our imprisonment, and that no one has the power to keep us stuck but ourselves. The Moon then enters a void period lasting 3 hours, providing a chance to calibrate to newfound self-awareness. Just before noon, the Moon enters Sagittarius, ending its void of course. Over the next 2 days, we are excited to expand our horizons. We want to roam and explore. If we are stuck at a desk or forced to do detailed work, it can feel a bit like we are in captivity. However, we don't need to physically travel at this time. The Sagittarius Moon offers opportunities to discover something new through remote learning or chatting with those with foreign perspectives. We can even begin to plan an adventure or spec out a travel itinerary for a later time.